And it is a quiet evening across central and north Alabama. This is the view from our WVTM 13 studio camera. Looking over a calm downtown Birmingham. Current temperature 52 degrees, and we do expect that temperature to keep dropping overnight with a clear sky and also mainly calm winds. But tomorrow we turn breezier. It's also going to be very warm throughout the day. We do have impact weather in the forecast for tomorrow and Monday, but that's mainly late tomorrow night, lasting into the early morning hours on Monday. So if you are planning something outdoors tomorrow, don't cancel those plans. By the afternoon, we're going to be in the 70s. It's going to feel great, and these storms really don't move in until later in the evening. So the daylight hours are dry. We are going to open that window for some storms around 6 p.m. and then really most of that's out of here by the morning commute Monday morning. Some scattered heavy storms possible. Overall severe risk low, but we will have to watch for a few storms that could briefly turn severe. Main threats look to be gusty winds and hail. Those storms exit early Monday, and then really the rest of the day Monday will be fairly quiet but noticeably cooler. Let's talk more about that severe risk, though. This is a marginal risk, so it's level 1 out of 5, the bottom of the scale, but we'll watch things carefully. We'll see how this evolves as storms over Mississippi eventually move into Alabama late tomorrow evening. It is worth noting there's a slight level 2 out of 5 risk for a very small portion of northwest Alabama here. This means that storms are likely to be strong in Mississippi. They will be weakening as they cross through Alabama late tomorrow night. Heavy rain possible. Well, you're going to likely hear some thunder as well from time to time, but what could potentially cause a severe thunderstorm warning or two would be those gusty winds or hail. Want to reinforce that much of tomorrow is beautiful. This is lunchtime. Upper 60s, low 70s, a mainly sunny sky. Clouds do start to build in from the west during the afternoon. This is 3 o'clock. It is possible that there's an isolated shower over west or northwest Alabama, but really much of the state still with a mainly sunny sky at that point. Temperatures mid to upper 70s. That is going to feel absolutely wonderful if you're outside tomorrow afternoon. Even at dinner time, we're still in the 60s and 70s with some clouds moving in, but watch what happens after about sunset. This is 7 o'clock. Here's that line of storms that we're watching carefully. This is the line that could potentially produce gusty winds or hail as it moves into Alabama. This is 9 o'clock. At that point, we're looking at storms over Lamar, Marion, into Winston County. Those storms will drift towards the south through the later part of the evening. 10 o'clock approaching the Birmingham metro. We're likely hearing rain and thunder over Coleman County, Walker County, Fayette County. Midnight, scattered storms likely. The overall trend is that these will lose their strength as they move from west to east through 3 a.m. on Monday. And then most of the rain will be out of here by the time you're headed into work Monday morning. I don't believe that we have widespread rain lasting too far into the morning hours on Monday. Here's another way to look at that timeline. We're looking for the chance of severe storms, or at least some strong storms, for communities like Hamilton, Fayette, Jasper, Coleman, Gadsden between the hours of 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Aliceville, Tuscaloosa, Calera, Talladega, Anniston. Window is from midnight through about 3 a.m. And really after that, they're losing their steam. Rest of the day Monday will be noticeably cooler, but we're still going to feel pretty good with a high close to 70 degrees. Warming into the mid to upper 70s Tuesday with lots of sunshine, and we are dry all throughout the work week.